And good evening from the Dove Newsroom at this hour. I'm Deputy Soto. Another scary moment in our nation involving the men in blue, this time a bomb hoax in Times Square in New York City. A man is suspected of tossing a bomb through the window of a New York City squad car while passing by. He was later taken into custody after an overnight standoff. New York City Police Captain James O'Neill details the situation.
When the subject tossed a makeshift device into a marked police van, occupied by a sergeant and a police officer. As the subject's vehicle fled the scene, the sergeant and the police officer immediately drove their van away from the Times Square area.
A national awareness effort is underway to support law enforcement across America under the Blue Lives Matter slogan. People are encouraged to display blue light bulbs on your porches and driveways to show support. A national state of emergency or martial law has been enacted in Turkey, the first attempt by the Turkish Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan, as he will work as the president and commander-in-chief with the new armed forces. And it's most likely a temporary administration that will attempt to, in his words, cleanse a virus from the military in an attempt to maintain control and get the country back to normal. Since the attempted coup, nearly 250 people have been killed in the aftermath of the attempted takeover of the government. There are over 2 million in the Oregon workforce, and economists say that's a record. Oregon unemployment rate actually rose to 4.8%, over 4.5% 1 month ago. And while still below the national average, economist Nick Bilichek says that the bump from the previous month is a normal trend.
We usually see this increase in unemployment during the summer. It's just a little stronger than usual.
And with Oregon at a 4.8%, nationally the unemployment rate is at 4.9%. Well, a late afternoon fire along Table Rock Road against dispatches resources of 3 local agencies. Shortly after 1 o'clock, Medford Fire and Rescue, Jackson County Fire District 3, and the Oregon Department of Forestry, all with stations with about a mile away. Response time was quick for all 3 to arrive and start fighting it. Fire Captain Rob Wright details the call and response.
We were dispatched to a possible grass fire at the 3000 block of Table Rock Road. There was no further details. We arrived in the area, saw a smoke column behind a bunch of blackberries and trees back here, and made access on foot, and we had some grass and shrubs on fire. It was extending to the trees, and District 3, ODF, and Medford Fire units responded, and we got a wet line around the fire and put it out.
Early indications think it may be possibly a transient camp and human-related fire. All right, well, let's take a look at our weather forecasts. And as we do, we're going to see some nice clear skies as we start off in Northern California. We'll see temperatures today 84 and then getting down to 40 tonight. Northern California, we'll see 90 degrees for a high 50 overnight low. As we move on to the Klamath Basin, 84 tonight, or 84 today, sorry, 44 tonight. As we move on now to the Oregon coast, we'll see temperatures 69 today with a few clouds and getting down to 55 overnight with a slight chance of a rain shower. For Central Oregon, beautiful today with 86 degrees, dropping down to 48 under night. Beautiful clear skies all the way around. And as we take a look now into the Southern Oregon area, 87 today for the fair and 57 overnight. Beautiful time to go out to the fair. And that's a quick look at the latest news here on the Dove. Be sure to join us every weekday morning for Mornings on the Dove, starting at 6 a.m. on Dove TV and radio.